didn't realize my mic was on. Well, hello everyone. I'm not gonna quite press the game yet because I need to turn up the audio, but I just want to say we're gonna be playing Devil May Cry 3 today instead of Slime Rancher / Plants vs. Zombies because I decided, you know what, I want to get started on this game. It's been a long time since I played it and I love it personally. So just thought I'd go from there. Starting next month, I'd like to have a bit more variety. Yeah, this looks so weird with a black screen. So let me just turn the audio on. Or just down a little bit.
Devil May Cry HD Collection.
Yeah, for right now. We'll turn it back up in a second. But yeah, basically, next month I hope to be doing a bit more variety. This month was kind of the second settling in period where I've got a schedule now. I'm actually being a lot more proactive on things. But I'm still hoping to potentially by the end of this week get something around BGM wise and maybe some overlays. But I'm not really gonna guarantee it. So we'll just kind of take what I can get, basically. So, without further ado, how loud is that? Second alarm. Here we go. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. The name is perfect for what I'm doing, my friend. Thank you for the follow, though. Really appreciate it. I can guess by the name you may be a fan.
Sweet dreams.
God, I love Dante. This is the reason why I want you to make them use this cutscene.
The Legend of Sparta.
I'll just shut up.
When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch-enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing. Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Here we go. So, check see if there's anything in the options real quick. Got one more. In options, I believe there's anything. Okay, here we we go. Let's get it. Put zero on just in case. Oh, what was the difference between yellow and gold? 1 second. Let me look that up because I don't really recall what the difference between yellow and gold was. Because I think it does make a difference with how the gold orbs. Hold on a second. C3 versus yellow. Okay, we're gonna go with the yellow because that's the what I would call the more legit way to play it. Because you have to go from checkpoints and stuff. Well, gold allows for like continuous revivals. Oh, this is show the cutscene here too. Oh boy.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend.
Well, we just watched that, so.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
I might turn the brightness up a little bit. It looks okay
You're a
on
customer
screen.
Well, if you want to use
Oh, hello.
help yourself. The toilet's in
Oh yeah, no, this is one of my favorite games from when I was younger, and I decided to finally start it.
Where did you hear that?
From your brother.
So how you doing today? Glad to see you come out.
He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh. It's like we're getting into the action. Let's do it. Since I didn't quite remember
Invitation, huh?
the controls of this, I put it on tutorial mode, but I did yellow. Oh, I feel you. Whoa, okay. I didn't remember that. I feel you though, it's been really hot lately, and it's just been almost unbearable. But other than that, you know, good stuff. I think I had a lot of... I was waiting till this scene's over, it's just kind of loud. Yeah, like... Yesterday I failed a lot of just stuff here at Carnival, so... Probably too
This
tired.
party's getting crazy. Let's
Get it. Let's go. This is what you gotta love about DMC.
Don't bet on it.
So, before I get going, because honestly I know that was quite loud. Volume good? Or does it need to be turned up, look down? 'Cause I know with this game the music gets really intense and really loud, so especially now that someone's here, and it's, it's good to ask if that's like too loud or not. The beat to perform your style attacks. Yep, I know the styles level up as they go. Okay, begin skill with Trickster. Okay, sounds good. Appreciate the help. Because that's usually probably my biggest issue when it comes to streaming is not being sure whether my volume's good or not. Okay, so let me look at the sound. What is this? I think that's partly due to the port right there, that glitchy stuff under the buttons. I don't think it'll be a problem, but if it is, I'll have to deal with it. Damage to enemy attack, put it over in more strategic position, match different maximum gun techniques, has two different melee weapons to maximize each weapon, offer to avoid enemy attacks using special. Let's stay tricks there for the moment. Yeah, and then obviously there's the in-game volume as well as using the OBS slider as well. And usually it's kind of you gotta mix it between the two. But either way, let's get into it. Okay, so the beast is out, attacks, melee attacks, shoot attacks. Okay, ready. Let's go. Okay, melee attack, triples, one, slide pause, double, and pressing the hit. Okay. Luckily in this one, too, the combos persist with the shots. Hold down RB to lock on. Okay, I think I'm kind of figuring it out. Because, yeah, the good thing is the combos between 3 and 2 get a lot more complex. Yeah, Ursa was going to play Slime Rancher today, but decided, you know what? Let's do something a little more intense. Slime Rancher's for Monday. Oh, no. don't step on a man's pizza. Come on. That's rude.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
I can agree. With me, it was probably between, DMC series, Metal Gear Solid, and particularly Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I took damage, so I didn't do well. I got an A, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, it's probably between, like, this game, Resident Evil 4, and, like, the original Metal Gear... Probably Metal Gear Solid 3 would probably be the 3 games that I'd say define my younger years. Yeah, they're all, like, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, classics. All great games. Little rough around the edges when you look at it compared to modern graphics and such, but still plays great. But the only complaint is, like, the fixed camera angles.
Totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet! You're gonna pay for that.
Cash your credit. Leave it to Dante to get dressed like a drama queen. Luckily, by the time this game came out, that was starting to become less common, but it's still definitely a thing in this game. Let's go.
Blast off!
Oh no, don't mess me up. Yeah, they blow up. That's that. They won't come back again. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I know, the music is great in this game. I don't remember if it was this one or DMC, or that the music actually gets, like, more intense and cooler the higher you get. I know in one of them, I'm pretty sure DMC Vibe has that, for sure. Yeah, I think that might be 4 that it does that. And then I know for a fact 5, the music gets, like, cooler as it goes. Here we go, the Reaper. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was so low on health. Alright, hold on. button. It's not the right button. I'm using a really, like, odd controller. So I really don't know what button to use. Nope, not that. Oh. Status? Oh, okay, so I do have to go to status. Okay. I didn't realize how low in health I was. Oh yeah, I recommend you need Infinite Days. It's a great game. Nice, finished. Yeah, I really low in health I was. Here comes the tower. Oh boy, there's the Edgelord himself. Yeah, that's about the only DMC
It's
game
been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
Oh, Dante. Yeah, about the only game I wouldn't blame DMC fans if they didn't want to play would be the DMC2, because DMC2 is quite rough, and also story-wise it's not too good. But then the Devil May Cry, which I'm pretty sure closer to like a remake, was okay from what I've understood, but it's not the best. It's better mechanically, but it's not as good story-wise.
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
Oh, I love the alive, and I took a lot of damage, so... Wow, see? See? Wow! Ooh. Oh! Oh! Ooh. That hurts. That hurts. I did not do very good there. He's kind of an edgelord, though. You gotta admit, just the like how like arrogant Virgil can be. Like I love him, but at the same time, just like his character.
Gru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth.
What
as
in the
mediator
world
between
is
the
going
human
on
world
underneath?
And the demon world.
Ports, I tell you.
Magnificent view. The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed
Fair enough.
glorious
Fair
edifice.
enough.
Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
Yeah, like
None of my
this is an issue I have with a lot of ports and all that, because this is the whole
He's taking
special
good care.
edition was ported from its original like
It is the only
PlayStation
one
original, if I remember correctly.
both lost.
Yeah,
but
PlayStation
he
2,
has no
I believe.
idea
And it
of his
was
true power.
ported to PC, and sometimes ports just aren't all there. I mean, an Infinity was very good. You know, I can't really blame you. Smooth. Not gonna lie, I know a couple people that probably would say that about Dante. But this, she right there, she is one of my favorite. Oh. Okay, well, my stream made me ask if I wanted to permit you to say that because it claimed it was bullying. I understand, like, the auto mod stuff. Yep, I saw that. I allowed it because, like, I understand what you're talking about. Like, sometimes this auto mod stuff is a little too effective because stuff that is taken out of context just doesn't make sense. But yeah, no, I allowed it. I see no issue with that. You're not saying that about another person in the chat or whatever, so there's really no issue with it. It's just Automod's gotta be Automod. Let's get a couple of Sligo stars, just in case. And a blue orb. Okay, that. Yeah, you're welcome. Good, I got you. I swear that's gonna annoy me. The whole stuff, even on the area names, the double jump, or pushing off. Oh my god! Wow, that is aggravating. Also, don't want to get into trouble, you know? Some places I can, like, flag your account with, like, some new stuff they added to Twitch. Like, if you get, a channel flag for, like, bullying and such. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't want to contribute to, like, stuff like that. 'Cause I think they added something where if you have, like, a particular, reasoning such as, like, bullying and the such, it'll kind of, like, flag your account as a frequent, harasser. Not saying you do that in other channels, but if you have, like, something like that in one person's chat, it might show up. I don't really know how all that stuff works, but, you know, better safe than sorry, as well as I know what you were referring to. So there's no point in, doing that. Turn it down a bit? Okay, one moment. Doing the crazy stuff? Fair enough. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. So I turned it down via OBS, so let's see. So we'll see here in a minute when I get in another fight. It shouldn't be too much longer. Examine surroundings. Okay. Yep. Well, we're about to get into one because this is the sure it's a strip club. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so switch comes with the LT in real time. There we go. Okay, so we'll find out here in a second. Okay, so I can finally rotate the camera a little bit. Okay, here we go. I don't remember a lot of stuff about it too. I remember a few key things because literally this is of the Devil May Cry series. This is my favorite. It's like the Leviathan. I love the Leviathan. That is my favorite stage of all time in the Devil May Cry series. That sound better on the fight effects and such. So that was the bar.
Woo!
So that's how you did it. Appreciate that. Okay, good stuff. Now we can continue on. Nice. Okay, let's get all the orbs. Oh, great, nice. Little fragment. Yeah, there's a couple places I believe where there's like environmental stuff like that.
Blast off!
Oh, blue orb for that too. Wow. Okay. Little Frank, I should say. Okay, let's see if I can learn any new. So since I'm gonna probably stay back a little more, I'm going to go Gunslinger. Gunslinger is actually my favorite style in this game. Nope, I have enough for that. Stinger, hold RB forward on left stick, press Y. There we go. Stinger's the combo saver. I also feel this is a really good beginning boss fight, because I don't count the Reaper as a boss fight. This is a really good beginning boss fight for a game.
Leave now, mortal. The likes of you are forbidden in this land. You are powerless, are not worthy to set foot here.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog, you definitely.
Cerberus is always memorable.
You will make a mockery of me?
Easy, Fido. How about I take you for a walk? Let's go.
Come on, that's this.
It's showtime. Come on.
Oh, okay, that's right. Come on, puppet.
Breakdown! Blast off!
Let's go! Oh, wow, great, good. I need to get using one of those. It'll bring me down to an A, but I kind of need it. Oh, come on. Okay, got one. Got one. Wow. Oh, come on. I need to do the other one. Oh, no. I think my dodging is the biggest problem. Wow. Come on, last one. Nice.
You are not human, are
Yeah, I've always been bad at dodging in games.
you? Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
That's why in like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, I play more of like a tank build than I do a dive build. I still like having a medium roll, but I like to have enough armor where I can take hits, you know? Yeah, see, you get it. And now it's time for a little bit of a show off. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, there's mods for just about everything anymore, and it's great. Though, some communities less so than others, because I was actually just reading up earlier about VR chat. Apparently is adding easy anti-cheat, which is going to kind of kill their modding community.
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
Hello, lady. I love heterochromia so much. But yeah, it's gonna probably kill their modding community. I know it is. Now that is one reason right there with Lady why I was so fascinated with her when I was younger.
Better and better.
Is she was one of my first experiences with seeing someone with heterochromia. And ever since then, I just love it. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's hard to say without kind of sounding weird, but I honestly think like heterochromia is like one of the like prettiest things in the world. Like, I love it so much. It's weird because you're talking about people's eye color here, but it's just like, it's just one of those things to me. Like, I just love it.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human. A woman.
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave. That is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
Okay, let's do it. Well, it's probably put us on the Swordmaster for right now to kind of have a little variety. Got the shotgun, and I'm pretty sure we can change the, oh, that's great. We can change. How did I not think about that? Oh, that's perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That is great. Oh. See, you seem to entertain me just as much as I'm entertaining you. Wow. That is great. Yeah, I truly did not. Yeah, I love all the edits I'm seeing, because it used to be the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance edits that I used to see all the time. Now I'm seeing that one, and I've just grown to love it so much. Yeah, like ultimately I decided to play this today because I was like, you know what? I want a little more variety, and I intended to play it anyways. Oh, fixed camera again. Here we go. Yeah, I probably will end up streaming that one as well at some point because I have 5 and Revengeance for PC. Well, I'll probably end up doing like Ground Zero, 5, and Revengeance all kind of in the same time frame. But part of me wants to get a little more variety in because I feel like, especially considering I failed miserably at Valkyria Chronicles yesterday. Yeah, no, Slime Rancher's like chill as hell, and I believe actually Slime Rancher 2 is gonna come out soon. But yeah, like I think I still got a couple VODs up. If you want to like kind of check it out then, or if you want to come by during one of my streams, would be glad to have you. I think I might need to find a hole in one of the floors and go that way. Okay, let's go the other way. Oh no, there's a door here. I want to get that right over. But yeah, Slime Rancher's just a really, really chill game. And what's funny enough is my brother actually got me to play it.
Blast off!
Came out of nowhere.
Breakdown! Blast off!
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, they're coming out with about Slime Rancher 2 sometime soon, I believe. So for right now, I'll just play the original, but may eventually play the second one too if there's anything different. The problem with a lot of chill games is there's not much difference between the first and second. Oh, these guys are annoying. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, the problem is there's too many varieties of slime in gaming, anime, and all that. Because I've seen plenty of anime or games where you eat slime. Like, for example, I just watched Realist Hero. They ate slime in that. Yeah, I know, it's going nuts. Doesn't seem to be affecting gameplay, so I'm not really worried about it. But then, like, Genshin Impact, they use slime condensate, but then in other stuff, they don't eat slime, so it's like, I don't know, depending on what game slime we're talking about, maybe. I'm down to try. Okay, what is this? You can, a button to execute a special high speed, so million stabs repeatedly, while forming stinger, repeatedly while down. Oh, okay, yep, I remember all stuff. Nice! Oh yeah, I'm not getting trouble with these guys. Oh wow. Nope. Nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we gotta hit the lever that's over here to get this. Unless I need something for the lever. Will the thunderstorm or stole the soul of steel? Okay, so I need something. Probably need to go through the other door. Oh, these guys are my favorite enemies in this game. I have to take them apart.
Blast off! Blast off! Break down! Blast off!
I can't wait to actually fight those guys. The chess pieces are my favorite enemy type in this game. Okay, prepare for combat. Oh, someone's gonna drop. Okay.
Blast off! Break down!
Oh, you're just trying to kill my combo, aren't you?
Blast off! Break down!
I think I'm too good at doing that combo. I know, I agree.
Break down! Blast off!
Yeah, the enemy designs were actually really well put together in this game. Oh, but did you know, I don't know if I mentioned this when yeah, 'cause I don't think when I was playing like the original DMC, you started watching yet, but the original DMC, if I recall correctly, was actually created, yeah, right, dodging the hand better than dodging the enemies, was actually kind of devised during the writing process of Resident Evil 4, because originally they were thinking about going a completely different direction with Resident Evil 4. So that's how DMC, the original DMC, was born. And, you know, now we've got 5 DMC games when DMC was originally going to be Resident Evil 4. It's kind of like a neat little thing about how Capcom worked. Grab that orb. And there's plenty of games that have had things like that, where it wasn't going to be its own IP, it was going to be something new in an existing IP, but then they changed it. I know, right? It's really cool to think that this type of gameplay could have been Resident Evil, but they decided against it because it was too far away from what Resident Evil was already at that point. Steal thy soul, the future knows no bounds for those who defiantly march forth to meet it. I'm gonna fall. Oh, boy. Right? Oh, I bounced that perfectly. Yeah, because it's kind of like the idea of, right? Obviously, Resident Evil's like zombies, and this is like demons. this one. Nice. But yeah, no, that's where a lot of like the puzzle ideas like that come from this game also come from. And I think the biggest thing they want to do is they wanted to go from like Resident Evil Zombies, as it was at the time, to more like demons and all that, similar to how Doom does it. So is there anything? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I want to see if I can miss anything, but I guess. I know. Ow. Oh yeah, I definitely need items. I have none. Oh no. I'm about to die. I've got to grab items. Maybe technically I already something mission, but I wasn't that far in, so it's not that big of an issue. I probably should buy some items. But yeah, like, there is a couple of designs. What else kind of makes sense given the fact is Dark Souls, there's a lot of demonic elements in it, so they use a lot of the same, like, similar ideas. Even though not all of Dark Souls is like demons, there's the undead, there's the dragons and various natural creatures, there still is a lot of like demonic presence in Dark Souls. And both of these actually have a lot of, because like as you saw, Cerberus, Dark Souls was influenced a lot by Western Europe mythos, and this game has a lot of influence by Western Europe, European mythos as well. Maybe in different ways, but they both have that influence. Yeah, I still love mythology, but I used to be, like, very into Greek and Roman mythology. Nowadays, I like a bit of everything. Because I actually learned a lot in one of my Black American classes about Mesoamerican mythology, like Aztec, Mayan, and such. I love it. Oh yeah, there's actually different things. Okay. Then you're more into my brother, that he is all into more Nordic mythology. And it's always good to know a variety of mythos to a point because, you know, it kind of lets you connect with other cultures and all that, and it's always really cool to see. And particularly being in university still, I don't like it when people talk about, because I've had plenty of times where people saying, oh yeah, you're not part of that culture, you shouldn't learn it because you'll abuse it and such, but it's like, I like learning about all cultures because it kind of gives me, even if I can't understand it as someone who's of that culture, I can be like, okay, this is like some of the things the culture values, this is what they feel people should be doing, should not be doing and such, and I can say, okay, I can grow paralyzed.
Breakdown!
Well, especially considering I'm a teacher and all that, or well, technically I can teach right now, but I'm just finishing up education and all that, being a little bit more competitive in the teaching market. But yeah, specific teacher and a history teacher, the idea of understanding culture and the various groups throughout history is like very important to me. Yeah, I didn't remember if I mentioned that, because I know I've mentioned that I am a teacher and I'm kind of finishing up some educational stuff about it, but like loving history and all that, like, it makes you kind of see where people are going wrong, where they're like, oh yeah, you shouldn't learn about this and all that. Like, no, we should learn about this kind of stuff. Because it's important for us to understand each other. Because we're not all suddenly going to be the same group of people, like, day one. Everyone's going to be different. Ooh, wow, he does well too. Ooh, wow. Here we get you guys. Oh, miss both times. Nice. It's been funny sometimes because I've gotten not really comments in the chat or whatever, but like people have like DM'd me on like Twitter and such, is saying that as someone who's going to be a teacher, it's inappropriate that I'm playing things like Devil May Cry or stuff like that. It's like, really? Like, you're gonna complain that I'm playing a video game and saying because of that it makes me not a good teacher? It's like, I could maybe understand if I was, because there's some really like messed up games out there, usually involving, let's just say, already very illegal acts or whatever. Like if I'm playing a simulator where I'm like making drugs or whatever, because I've seen plenty of simulators where they're like, oh yeah, you're literally making drugs and selling drugs. I can maybe see that, okay? I get that. But like games like this, it's almost like when people accused the developers of Doom of being the Antichrist when they made Doom, even though, if I recall correctly, one of the head developers was like Mormon or something, and made the comment saying like, I don't see how this is, not good. You are literally fighting demons, and all that. You were literally fighting the demons, not worshipping them, not any of that. You were literally fighting the demons. How is that bad? Yes. Nice. Aha! Double. But it's just like people have sometimes have like very silly expectations. Like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream Call of Duty because honestly, the most relevant thing with Call of Duty is Warzone, and I don't like any of the mainline Call of Duty series unless I stream an older one. But it's like it doesn't feel like something I go, oh, I love this boss too. It can be a pain in the ass, but this is a real cool boss. See, coming back to you. Come on, get back out here. Yeah, there's a lot of great bosses in this game. Like, they did very good on boss creation in this game. Okay, let's do this. Come on. This guy, you gotta use the guns a lot, though. Let's try the shotgun out. No, it's not doable. Oh, I can do it from there as well. Oh, wow. Got me one. Okay, there's one. Can't complain. This happens, it's bound to happen. My problem is I'm horrible by getting combos on bosses. Okay. Nice. Okay, now he's about half, so he's gonna be in his angry mode. Wow. Let's go, let's go. Okay, okay. one for once. Okay, come on, come on. Let's see about doing this. Haha, got on his back. Almost got him. We're gonna probably get a B on this one for the weapon, for the item use, but we're getting decent combos on getting on his back. Took me a second to remember you can even get on his back. Kill. That's it. Straight up balls apart. Mwah. Beautiful. Is this the right way or is it the other way? Astronaut board device displays the endless voids to be powered by time. Oh. Can't open the door. You tried to look cool doing it, Dante, but you didn't quite get there.
Yoo-hoo!
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was coming up soon.
Devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what I say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right?
Oh,
My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place.
oh my God,
That thing out
Chester.
there
Yes.
is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or do you want to keep on dancing?
He just goes along with it.
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid. Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
Well, like, I'll just say this, like, this is a rather common, like, extremely common occurrence in, like, games made by Japanese companies. There's always, like, something that is, like, really strange in it,
You still
usually.
piss me off, though.
Especially, like, more modern games. Okay, let's see how I did. Oof. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Wow, that one ass saved me a ton. But yeah, no, common thing in a lot of Japanese-made games. There's always like something strange. Like in Valkyria Chronicles, it's some of the characters' motivations, like Largo. Man's obsessed with vegetables. Who just randomly thinks of a man just obsessed with vegetables? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a Western game with stuff that crazy, other than when they are particularly trying to copy a Japanese style, or just overall, I'd say it's more just Eastern style in general game. It's always fun though, but sometimes it leads to, because like Last Ring, there's a character that is in Valkyria Chronicles that it could be considered, how do you say, very stereotypical, like, not in a positive way either. And there also can be times like that, but, you know, there's always going to be the good and the bad of it.
Thanks for destroying the luck for me, devil boy! And welcome to hell! Please accept my gift. Don't be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
The blood bats. I don't think they're technically bats, but I've always called them blood bats.
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
Oh, flying enemies. I'm taking it. Oh, God. I keep taking out one of them yet. Oh no, don't come here. Wow, these guys are really giving me a run for my money. Oh, come on. What? I might want to, if I die, I might want to stay and fix it. Give me a little better gun. How much health do these guys have? Oh, did I just forget that I have some? Okay. I forgot, you can't take them out with the sword, can you? Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I don't think you can beat them with the sword unless you get them with the, okay. I think I remember these guys now. I was wondering, I was like, there's no way they have this much health. I'll probably say the trickster though to get a little bit better dodge in. See, sometimes even I'm remembering a lot of stuff about this game, but I don't always remember it. I didn't remember that you had to hit them in the stone yet. Yeah, well, I think it's probably because they're such like a basic, like a more basic enemy. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't remember. I remember the enemy itself, but not how to beat it. And see, sometimes that's it too. It's like you remember the enemy, but you don't remember how to beat it. Because as I said right there, I didn't remember how you're supposed to beat that. Oh no, I gotta fight him now.
Welcome to hell!
Yeah, you're here. Oh no. Where's the dirty one?
Yes, I'm the one with the swollen head. Oh, wait. My name. Breakdown. Yes, I'm the one with the swollen head.
Come, Lamar. Beautiful.
Oops.
I swear you fight this guy like 3. Oh, come on. Not that. Don't gotta do me like that. Sorry, you fight this guy like 3 or 4 times. Come on, why you gotta do me like that? I have to go back to it. Wait. I swear, somebody had this in this game. Okay, so it's all the way at the top, I'm pretty sure. Let's get these rid of. This might finish the mission. Just a second. Okay. So far, all going good. This is gonna lift up all the blockages, is it? Yes! That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. I think I know where this goes. I'll be surprised if more of those statues come alive after I do this. That's with this game and using basically what's the equivalent of spears to turn locks like that. Or like pulley systems. I never thought of the spear as a good pulley handle. Okay, so that's gonna be in the one spot now. By the pit into hell that we fell into earlier. Basically, are we gonna say that that the key from Kingdom Hearts classifies as a polearm? Is that what it applied? I think it does at that point. You know what? I'm going to start referring to my brother as the key holder because he always uses polearms in Dark Souls and Elden Ring and the such. Okay, there's some more of those. Nice! Glad we got that straightened up. That's another game I'm playing on stream eventually is Kingdom Hearts, because I have all three of them. I think I even have the rhythm game one. I have to look. It's not on Steam, obviously, because I don't believe they ever released it on Steam. A shield count? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, like with me, it's always been like sword and shield, or I've done like a spear and shield before. Oh, the Kingdom Hearts? Oh, it's a pretty good series. It can be confusing at times, but then again, so can Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I generally, as you've probably seen, because you watched me play Elden Ring a couple times, I have, no, so obviously, like, the parry counts as an Ash of War. I have no skill on my shield, so I can use my weapon skill, because I've done a lot more of the guard counters. I know. Yeah, like, the guard counter made it so much more, like, viable, as well as just, like, the variety. I think there is less, well, this isn't where I need to deal with it. Okay. There's less, 100% protection shields, if I recall correctly in the game, is one thing, so that makes it so where it won't always be the best, but yeah, with the counters, it's that much more viable. Is there another one? Okay, there we go. That's the door I'm looking for. Where do I use the thing? Wait, do I have that? I have 4 large, so I think I'll be good. I think I might have to go to... Oh, okay. So I have the steel. I am the combat icy cold liquor. Here we go. Nice blue orb. Oh, get rid of it. Yeah, just red orb, blue orb. Use slow sip. But yeah, hopefully, like, especially with games like Elden Ring and the such, they just keep improving on that formula, and you'll be able to get more out of it. Because, yeah, like, the fact that shield play is that much better now is great. Not the only thing the shield was really good for in the other games was, like, parrying, but then again, there was, like, the parrying dagger and several other weapons that were a lot better at parrying than the shield was. Oh, wow. Didn't need to do that. Oh, secret. Oh, I missed the first secret mission. Right. I must have missed the first secret mission. Nice. Get these red ulcers. I don't know if it transports me back when I do this. But yeah, no, like, even though there's a lot of people with complaints in the gaming industry today, as I've even discussed before, I can't really discuss, or someone I actually talked to on stream, maybe, I think it might have been you, like, at this point, like, a lot of stuff blends together for me, so I'm never really sure, but, yeah, despite all the complaints, there is still, like, good stuff that is going on. It's just, sometimes it's not, how do you say, in line with what players want. Nice. Okay. Oh, we're up on the outside now. Okay. Was there really this many bosses like this early on in this game? I'm pretty sure I know who's here. I still kind of want to use, Trickster. Devastated with Trickster. Right, where each of them at was. Okay, so Trickster is almost level 2. No, can't afford it. what's nice is that I always love the mechanic about defeating a boss and getting a new weapon. Sometimes from the boss themselves, other times as just part of beating a boss.
It's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Well, a sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. You're a guest. Wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We cannot let you pass.
Rudra and Agna. Let's do an item. What do you think about? I think I need a big one. Do it. Right now we're trying to go after the fire guy. I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, you can defeat them both at once. It's just you need to be like right on the money. Just have to hit the note. Good. Just in case. think if I'm quick enough. Maybe not. Oh, I did it!
Yes.
2
We have
and
been
1.
waiting for a long time. Yes, a very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni, and my name is Rudra. You shall take us with you. We could be a great help to you.
Okay, but on one condition.
One condition.
Name it.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you wish. Impressive.
No talking.
It's a fun piece of lore when it comes to these two with the later games. So, it's not really a spoiler, I'd say, so I'll say it. Dante does not have these weapons in later games, even though he has, like, several of his others. And the reason why it's never talked about in-game for Kokiri, it's never discussed in-game. But the reason given for why he doesn't have these two in the later games is because they annoyed him so much because every once in a while they would start talking that he sold them. Okay, so wait, let's see, clip, right? Where's the clip? Oh, I was looking at them, man. What? How do I equip? Oh, can I not equip here? Because, oh yeah, I need to be at the statue, don't I? But yeah, no, like, I didn't even know that until rather recently, because I was looking up stuff about, Devil May Cry 5, and I saw that, which, that sounds on character with Dante. Not too bad, I'll accept. But yeah, I felt that was like really in character for Dante, that like they just annoyed him so much that he sold them. It was great. He got stuck in the flip. God, I love Lady so much. No, like, when I was younger, it had to be like some of my favorite female characters. It had to be like Lady, Ada Wong, and I loved Nia Williams in Death by Degrees. I don't know why. When I was younger, I just loved badass women. But then I got really into like Lara Croft games and all that as well. So it's like I always get confused when people are making arguments about you know, like women in gaming and all that, and they try to say, oh yeah, you wouldn't play as a girl. It's like, you kidding me? in Devil May Cry 4, there's a mode where you can play as Lady. I love that mode. I'm kicking ass with Lady? Oh, hell yeah. That's great. Like, what are these people talking about? Upgrade. Ebony Ivory. Another really good game that's literally like kind of the right? But like another Bayonetta. Everyone talks about like Bayonetta being like a little bit too risque and all that, but it's like it's a good game. It's like Devil May Cry, but a couple differences and stuff, but it's still a really good game. Okay, passing on trials still allows lacking. Trials expands horizons, passing on trials unlocks one's true potential. That's a test. Crying Infant. Okay. It's a good game. Like, I wholeheartedly recommend it. Yeah, she dresses up in her own hair, but I do respect them though, because there's a new one coming out. What was it? There's a censored mode. It doesn't show anything really, but there's a more censored mode. What do they call it? I'd have to look it up and see what they called it. Wait, one second, let me pause that quick. I'm curious, because it was a very funny story for me to hear. New Bayonetta censored mode. What do they call it? Where is it? Naive Angel mode. That's what they called it. Yeah, Naive Angel mode, and I love it. Okay, so got a couple paths here. But yeah, when I heard the name of it, I loved it so much. Okay, let's get ready for that first. What's even funnier is the character was designed by a woman too. Like, I don't know what I can say. Okay, wait a second. So, back to the back. This isn't the right way. Three, two, 4, 3. Okay. We're counting. Yeah! Essence of intelligence. I can count to 4. That's 3. That's 4. Okay. Oh, it was the Sphinx riddle, wasn't it? I didn't even see that. You did a test, overcome the outside all obstacles to guarantee your future. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. I think it's because like the some kind of glitch under it is like just throwing me off. That I'm like, oh, what? What? Okay, let me read that plaque again. I I have what? Okay. Your techniques will be used as assassin chamber head over an onslaught obstacle stick. Okay, that gives me nothing. Okay. Okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, wow. Ready for the next one comes up? Okay. Yes! Yes. That is an accurate comparison right there. Yeah, I need to play Curse of Dark Souls and all that again. The only reason I haven't is because I started streaming Elden Ring, so like, that's, how do you say, a little too similar right now. Maybe I might end up playing it like off stream, and then we might end up streaming the whole time save, eventually after I've played Elden Ring for at least once. But that's the problem having like such a like games like the Dark Souls series, Demon Souls, Sekiro, no, I don't say Sekiro, but Bloodborne. Even Bloodborne's quite different. But having those ones compared to Elden Ring is literally they're kind of like very similar, just with older mechanics and like clunkier mechanics. But it's still a great game to this day. Reset, I probably will after some time has passed, after finishing Elden Ring first time. I probably am gonna end up playing through Elden Ring a couple times, but I'll just take a decent break in between, because I might want to get more than one ending. Warrior's Heart, be put to the test, in the chamber head, light all the crests, to suppress the evil. Okay. Because also I want to make sure I have enough variety as well. Because I look at it a little bit different than if I was just playing a game myself versus streaming. Because obviously, all the games I play, I'm not going to play something I'm not going to enjoy. But at the same time, it's one thing to, oh, I can do the Super Bowl thing there. Yeah, that's one thing also to play the same things over and over and over, you know? Like coming from like the audience standpoint. Oh wow. I don't think I can get these there. Wait, oh no, what's wrong? I think I'm stronger now. I probably should use an item. So obviously still being new to stream and all that, I'm trying to figure out a good rhythm. But I'm not too worried about it. There's not that people particularly you stop by, and it always makes it real nice to have someone stop by and have like a little bit of conversation, whether it's about the game or even something else. Wow, they seem to have like heightened defensive abilities while they're up. Okay, just chill. let's go. Oh, they stopped. Okay. Oh, they went down. Okay. So where's the third place? I'm assuming there has to be a third one. Okay, I think that this takes away their, like, special status that is given. Do it. Nice. Essence of fighting. So we've got all three. It's probably gonna now open up another path. Just like, wait, let's go back now. Along here, maybe? Okay, yes, that looks like it's correct. Piece of fighting. Nothing happened. See some technique. Opens that. Intelligence. Ooh. Let's see how that shoots. Whoop. So I haven't used the shotgun much. Okay. Try it for a second. Going all space age in here. Okay, beautiful. Sometimes you just gotta make sure you're doing the different move each time. Because that goes off the combo meter. we got them all.
Well, well. You've grown stronger.
Go to hell.
You point a gun at me? Your own kin? Your dear papa?
Yeah, I don't think she likes you,
The only man I
man.
ever had was my mother. And she's dead.
You break my heart. After all, it was I who gave you your name. My darling daughter.
Yeah, you talk about her being your darling daughter, but then you literally throw her off the side of the building. You know, kind of hypocritical. Oh boy. These SB. I think the S is the only thing that made it to be average. Okay, lady, let's see how you get out of this. This is what I don't remember this. I knew she got thrown off. I don't remember how she. Okay,
Well,
fair enough.
this is my kind of rain. No wonder the sky looks so funny today.
Let me go!
Let you go? But it would be a waste if you ended up as just a pretty stain.
Yeah, they definitely take arms out of the
Can you
socket.
show your thanks by shooting me? Whatever. Do as you please.
So she's a demon too.
I love all the fan art that always makes these two out to be lovey-dovey despite this. Yeah, literally like all the fan art I ever seen, it always seems like him and Lady are lovey-dovey, Lady's the mom, freaking Dante's the dad, and then Nero is in the middle there somewhere. Okay, let's try Artemis. I can try Artemis that time. Oh no! Oh. That scared me. Okay, let's get back up there real quick. Get all these red orbs. Yeah, this is where I went in, right? No, this is not. Okay, let's get back down to the middle section. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. You know, we'll get the library first. Since it's at the very bottom where we are. Ah, there we go. literally my favorite enemies in this game. Ooh. That's what I need to get. Okay.
Blast off!
I think the Knight, I would say, is my favorite piece. And like you said earlier, like the enemy designs in this game are just crazy good. There's a lot of time was put into maintenance, because as I say, considering this was going to be a Resident Evil title originally, it actually makes a lot of sense considering that was a major IP of Capcom at the time. So that obviously put a lot of effort in, and even when it switched over from being the Resident Evil IP to a new IP, they still kept all that work. And it ended up being a very popular series to this day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, did such a good job with character design, enemy design, level design. Oh. there was nothing here to begin with. Okay. I got all worried about nothing. Yeah, like, even though, like, there's been plenty of fighting games from Capcom now, I've never been a real big fighting game fan. They've always tended to put out really good games. I don't know what Capcom's put out recently, though. I'd have to look, because it's been a while. Other than, the newer Resident Evil. Which, I say is still a good game. Okay. Ooh, there's a loop. Okay, we're gonna try this for a second. The MH games. What do you mean? The MH. I'm trying to think. Oh, Monster Hunter, right? Is it Monster Hunter? Oh, come on. Yep, I second that. I always forget Monster Hunter is, published by them. Oh, come on. Sometimes it can be a pain to get the stuff. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so close. I've always been like 50-50 on Monster Hunter. I like a lot of things that... Oh, I actually have to physically touch it. I like a lot of things that they do in the game, because I remember I actually read something not too long ago about, how, you know how Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Elden Ring have like that menacing health bar on all the bosses and such. But in Monster Hunter, if I recall correctly, I've always been told that there's like really no discernitive health bar on the enemy, but you can kind of tell by the, like, the monster's behavior and such. Oh, come on. So it kind of like shows a little bit difference of how to tell where an enemy's at. Unless that's just like a mode where you can turn that bar off, because like I said, I've never really played Monster Hunter too much. Okay. We're gonna take one more attempt at this. Okay. Let's actually try two more, because I wanna... Yeah, we're not gonna do it. It's only a blue orb. Well, you can do just about anything with mods nowadays. Like, is like crazy. I want to say that, like, the modern scene in the world today is like almost as big as the actual like game development scene. Probably even bigger because you've got a lot more amateur modders that are just getting into it that may make some good content as well. Yeah, and the thing is, you've got everything from like as simple as like character reskin mods. Because I've seen quite a few character reskin mods for like fighting games and all that, where it skins one character like a character from a completely different series, but because their models match up enough, that they work. Nier Automata church thing. Okay, I know Nier Automata, but I've not heard anything about a church. What, did they put 2B in a maid outfit or something? Not a maid outfit, a nun outfit? Oh no. These guys are a pain. Interesting. Might be something I have to check out. But my only problem with mods is there's a lot of mods I've seen that even if they're not like expressly for say like adult content, I've noticed there's a lot of mods that tend to mix it in. So sometimes it's like I feel like I can't play the game because yeah, there might be like 3 or 4 cool things in a mod, but then it has some elements that are like more adult in nature. And unless they've got some sort of way to turn certain pieces off, it feels like I can't play it. Especially considering my PC is in like the living room area where I live, so it's out in the open, so I'd rather not play mods that may make it look like I'm playing something completely different, you know? That's kind of why when I first played modded Skyrim, I stayed away from a lot of mods, because there were a lot of mods that I thought were cool, but also had a lot of adult content with it that I was like, yeah, I don't want to make this look a little suspect, you know? Yeah, because it's like, I may be an adult, but I live with my brother, and I don't want him walking in on me playing something, and I just happen to get that, like, one little feature of stuff like that, you know? Beautiful. But yeah, like, I'm very careful when I kind of curate mods for games I play, because, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, but at the same time, if I was, okay, I'm gonna be quite realistic with you, I don't usually care, like, if a mod has that kind of stuff, or even the game has that kind of stuff. Because in reality, like, I'm against censorship of many different kinds, and it's like, it's not that big of a deal. But just the fact that, as I said, my PC is in a living room-like setting, I don't want to take a risk of that kind of content just popping up when there could be, like, someone could just walk in at any time, and it's like, I can explain.
Blast off! Breakdown! Blast off! Breakdown! Breakdown!
Hey, almost there.
Breakdown! Breakdown! Blast off!
I think Skyrim's my biggest, well, Skyrim and Arma are my two biggest experiences with, modding.
Breakdown!
Okay, I don't have enough, I need to go upgrade my sword techniques, probably. I probably should go back, because I can definitely go find stuff. Oh, what the heck is that? Yeah, well, Arma and, oh shoot, what was the other game I just said? Skyrim. Arma and Skyrim are my biggest, the games I've experienced most modding in. Though I've done a little in Minecraft and, Terraria and the such, but it's mostly been, I would say, Arma and, Skyrim. Skyrim, on the other hand, there's a lot of mods for, the kind of content I was just telling you I kind of worry about whenever I do mods. But, there's also a lot of really cool stuff. Okay, where's the door? Okay. Oh, missed it. Yeah, if anything, I might actually have to look into what you're talking about, because, like, I haven't played Nier Automata in a while. I actually was, going to be playing that here probably within the next month or so, to stream it, because I love that game. It's a really well put together game. I've also got Nier Replicant I can play, which I've played a little bit into it. I liked what I've seen so far. Let's see if I can get a drive or air hike. Is it air hike? I don't know. I can drive. Was it only one time buy? Hold Y, then release. Okay, let's do this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to where the mod community goes, because at some point it's gonna be that the mod community is much more active and does a lot more than the actual like game dev community. And there's plenty of modders that have become amateur game devs themselves because of some of the stuff they put out, or at the very least they put out like little indie game type stuff. Because I've noticed that yeah, a lot of modders also do like minor development, and then sometimes the mod themselves becomes like a major thing. Look at DayZ. There's the DayZ standalone. That was an Arma 2 mod. Okay, let's see if I can get that thing. If not, it's a blue orb, so I can live without it. The large has up one blue orb, so it would make sense to complain about a second blue orb. Okay, that's how you do it. father charge up. I didn't realize how long it takes to charge up. That might not be as useful as I thought it was going to be.
Break down.
So let's make sure I'm doing it right.
Come on. Ha! Come on. Ha!
Okay, nice. Okay.
Come on. Ha! Break down. Ha! Come on. Ha! Blast off. Ha! Break down. Ha! Break down. Come on. Ha! Blast off. Break down. Blast off. Come on. Blast off. Break down. Come on. Blast off. Break down. Blast off. Come on.
Come on, let's see if I can get it. Probably not.
Break down. Blast off. Break down.
Yep, I'll get rid of it. We're not going to be successful on that. I'm just not getting enough combos in. I think that's the right way to go. Wait, what about this statue thing right here? Oh, nothing there. Oh, this is the way to go anyways. The nice thing about this game is, even though I'm probably going to be finishing up in about half an hour, it's still a relatively short game because a lot of the older games are, and it's not going to be like 30 different streams on it like I did with Valkyria Chronicles so far. Oh, bring me back to here. Pretty sure there's something I'm supposed to get for this fire. There we go, the Siren Shriek. I know there were some red orbs up there, so I need to probably go get some of those real quick. Yeah, I'll probably get the one more and then see if I can get it. Nice. I'll fall down because I'm wasting a lot of time here. Probably gonna not get an overly good time rank. So I think this finishes the mission here. Okay. Nope, not quite. Oh, nice. I better get your ass on board. Oh, that's a little too close. Couldn't have done it with the camera angle. Nice. Way to show off, don't they? This screams boss room. Or at least like frenzy fight. Oh, I did not break it enough. Fast enough. Yeah, I think I can break it faster. Keep missing it. Camera angle keeps messing me up. Beautiful. You crystal skull. Your sculpture made of magic crystal seems to be a piece of a larger creature. Frenzy fight. Oh, nice. I got him in his charge. Wow. Status items. Oh. Come on, let's have a good job of it. Oh, Salamo, nice. Hold the electric injection and press B while in mid-air, and then form the dash number 2 times. Nice! No, that's so easy. Well, these guys should be running around. Oh, Morgan, you don't. Morgan, you know. Sometimes they just jump around so much, it's nuts. Where's my line there? I ran out of health. No. I'm not doing easy mode. Easy mode is unacceptable. Just because I failed doesn't mean I'm going easy. Yeah, no, I don't get that option like Dark Souls. I got that my ass kicked plenty of times. Let's go. We're gonna get it this time. Do I sell the health or no? No, I don't. Probably should buy some. That is so much nicer now. Item. Only buy one. Okay, let's go. That is so much nicer now, though. Yeah, not really. Don't worry about that. Oh wait, oh, does it count as already being beat? Okay, so where do I go now? Let me see the items I have. Key items. In magic, it seems to be a piece of a larger creature. Okay, where do I go from here? Where do I need to put this? There's something to do with one of these doors. Okay, let's see. In statue room. Nothing back there but the point system. Nothing in here. That's probably gonna unlock later. Let's keep trying the doors. Nope, we're gonna go the other way. Get a little more carefree experience. At least this one's long enough so I don't gotta jump. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna keep going out. There's like 2 or 3 more doors here. There's a green door. So this is where the statue room went to. And also kind of like this mechanic in older games, how you have to go back through areas you've already been to figure out that puzzle you may have saw like 6 hours ago. There's still plenty of newer games that have that, but it's not as common as it used to be. Like sometimes it's so simple as like the door that you saw at the very beginning of the game that you couldn't open. Okay. Was there another door? Yes, there it is. Wait, 1 second, I can do this. Nice! Or is this that one? Nope. Is there another special thing here? Oh. Oh, I jumped this one. Okay, well, I've already done that one though, so I don't think I get a reward. Well, I think I get some red orbs, but that's about it. Okay, this is a good sign.
Breakdown!
The ever-classic sign of there being enemies here. And I might be on the right track. Or there's like a bonus area here, and I'm about to do a bonus thing. Oh, so I didn't go early. Where in the world is he go? Oh, that looks so weird. Where am I? You have to go back down to the Divine Library? Huh, that's weird. He's gonna tell me I'm gonna get, like, extremely lost. I got really lost playing, the original Devil May Cry, because there's a mission that you can literally complete, and I kid you not, like 1:18 seconds, I think, is like the record or whatever for it. It took me almost 6 minutes to figure out where in the world I was going. Okay, so, let's see. Where's this even lead? Go all the way around here? Oh, this is the other side of that. So let's go to the door over here. Yeah, like sometimes like that can be the one confusing thing when they have you go back through places. You're trying to remember, okay, what place was this one particular thing at? Status map. Yeah, it's listing it as the same corridor, so I think I'm on the right track. That's not the one you guys for a moment. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go. Wait a second, no, this wasn't right. Okay, I think I do know where to go. Now, okay, here we go. So I think I need to go back through the door before I went to the shriek, and then, I need to, go this door over here, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's not a door, it's elevator. Okay, let's see. Now that brought me here. Anything break goblins from there? Let's see where we're going. Okay. Not here. I'm feeling the library for some reason. Big skull. Oh, okay, here we go. It has to be. Wait, do I not have the skull? Didn't I get it? Oh, please don't tell me it bugged it because I died. Please don't tell me I bugged it. Because I remember at one point, this game had a big problem with bugs with the port. I want to restart the mission. He's just telling me it's like sitting on the floor in there for me. Okay, please just tell me it's like sitting on the floor for me here. Where is it? How do I check what I have in my inventory? I could see the... Like, there's the files, but it tells me, like, items I've seen, but based on that, I've seen the... Seen it, that implies that I should have it, right? Unless that's not the right thing again... Oh boy, I am done bamboozled. Let's get out here again. Okay, let me try to think which map of where this could potentially lead me. Because I'm confused. Oh. And so maybe out into the main room? Oh, let's try the main room. Oh, here we go. No, let's see, I start each other. No way, it's all the way out here. Huh. Once again, the big problem is, like, do I have it, though? I almost feel like it has to be that one spot. But the problem is I don't know if it's... I guess the chamber. The residential area really doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, let's go to the Divine Library. Let's see if we can do anything there. Yeah, we're gonna go and see if we can do anything there. So that has to be it at this point. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm surprised it's not part of that one puzzle up there. Like I said, unless it's like glitched out or something, because I know, like I said, I know there was an issue with that before. Okay. Nothing here. I hope it's not glitched out, because then I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. Most likely I'll end up having to replay this mission over, at the very least. Not the library. Maybe back through the... Through this door. There's nothing out there. Bring it down here. If down to wants to cooperate a little bit more. You goddess chamber. I know that's not the right way. Oh, not that way either. Yeah, I think it may be glitched. I think I picked it up, but then when I died, it registers me as not picking up because I didn't see it there anywhere. Oh boy. Well, if anything, kind of a sad note to end it on, but I'm like, about 3 hours now as I play, and I might have to, play with this a minute and see if I can figure anything out. If not, I'm probably just going to have to restart the mission next time, just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what's going on, if I'm going to be completely honest. It just doesn't appear to be working. That's kind of concerning if it's been out this long, even as a port, and it's still having glitches like that. Because this port's been out a while, I'm pretty sure. Let's just run by these guys for right now. Yeah, because once again, it's not registering as if I have it. That only gives me my status items. Huh. I'm at a loss. Let me just try going back to that room one more time and see, but I didn't see anything anywhere. And I'd like to kind of apologize that this might be how I'm ending, because yes, never a fun way to end a stream with technical difficulties like this. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, camera. Oh, wait. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not seeing it. Wow. Well, never mind. Everything I just said, I guess never mind. How in the world did I not see that? Right? I just noticed like a little glare of the corner of my eye. Oh, wow. I think these guys are the ones I need to beat. Next. Yeah, I'm feeling those guys are kind of spawning them. Please no more. Oh, thank you. I can't believe I spent all my rank on this mission is gonna be in the tube. Wow. Wow. Just a little. I think it's because at this time of day I start getting glare on the screen. Because once again, it's in the living room. There's a window off to my right. So it probably, I just couldn't really tell that the glint was on the screen and it wasn't just glare on my screen. Okay, let's finish this mission, then we'll be good for the day. Oh, I can't believe it. and all that. Okay, I know where I messed up though. So I guess this is where we're gonna be ending the night because that drained me at the end. Having to look over the whole place just to realize it was right where it was supposed to be. Well, appreciate you stopping out. Always nice to have someone, coming by to talk to, whether it's about, anything really of the game itself. Tomorrow is Saturday, so tomorrow it is back to Elden Ring, so we'll, see about getting the schedule out. Probably get my schedule out tomorrow if possible, but, Monday I've already said Slime Rancher, so let's go. Have a relaxing Monday. But yeah, once again, thanks for stopping out. Always great to see someone come out and enjoy their time with me. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one. So thank you and take care. Here's the thing. Okay? Take care.